Today I went to the pet store again, the same one I brought Darren to, or met Darren at. I picked up a same bag of crushed coral as he had. It's a little bit more coarse than I wanted, but for this tank it will do. I think that's like, it's a 20-pound bag, and it was about 13 bucks, so it's a pretty good deal overall. Pretty psyched about this. Got a hydrometer for 3 bucks. It's one of the ones that stick on the inside of the tank. I've never used one of them before, but I figure for 3 bucks you really can't go wrong. Went down even more, so I'll give that a shot. When it comes to substrate for your saltwater aquarium, you want to go for a pound per gallon or 1.5 per gallon. And what that basically means, so like if you have a, let's say a 90-gallon aquarium that you're setting up, you need anywhere from 90 pounds of substrate to like 100 to 110 pounds of substrate. So I'm gonna go upstairs, get the substrate in the tank, and we're gonna fill up the tank with water. I'm also gonna get a power head cleaned up because I don't have the motor for the Aqua Clear. So let's get going. So after I got the aragonite the way that I want it, I started adding water. I had to go to my local Reef store to buy RODI water because I just wasn't making it fast enough to maintain my aquarium that I have already and start this aquarium. So that helped me out a little bit. This right here, I got an email from an individual asking me how I put my new salt water into an aquarium after doing a water change. This is how I do it. I do a siphon line, kind of a trickle drip acclimation, kind of a way of doing it. After I got all the water and I started throwing in the salt mix, I made enough to, I think it was 16 gallons of water, because the aragonite is going to take up some of the volume of the tank. After I got the salt water mixed up, I took the hydrometer out, and I'm going to do a product review on this later down the road. Finishing touches on the aragonite, and this is what the hydrometer looked like in the tank. As you can see, the salt mix is already starting to work pretty fast. My specific gravity is at 1.021, so that's pretty fast dissolve rate. Okay, so I got the hydrometer in there. I have the heater in and the power head. Tank is still cloudy, but I just put in the power head and added the salt, so that will be expected for at least 2 to 3 days. Then it should start clearing up. Hopefully next week I'll have a little bit more for you, but this stage in the game, you know, it takes probably about a month for a tank to cycle, so it gets kind of dull as far as video wise. But I got some other projects that I'll be introducing and updating on, so I'll definitely have some new footage for you next week. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Take care. Hey guys, if you missed the last video installment for Mad Hatter Reef, go ahead and click on the fish tank to check it out.